6th anniversary of the spill, there's an anticipation and there's a need to know when are we going to really start seeing monies from the spill, and how can that accelerate restoring and protecting the coast. As you know, the consent decree was signed several days ago. That essentially started the clock and put into effect the timing for BP to make first payment relative to the NERDA portion of the spill. And that equates to roughly $325 million a year. So we won't see that influx of money until a year from the signing of the consent decree. That's really going to start the ball rolling. Now we've got an annual plan that's just been approved by the House. We've got yet to go through the Senate and to go through full legislation. But we've got an annual plan for 17, and tied to that plan, we also have an outlook of 2 years beyond that plan. So we have been planning for the receipt of this money, and we're ready to get it. We just got to get the ball rolling, and so we can start things.
So one of the key things that's included in a lot of this money, I guess really from the Fish and Wildlife Foundation, is money to start work on the diversions, the 2 diversions, and you guys are now moving even more quickly towards.
Yeah. Actually, we're still doing science and engineering on the diversions. Construction on the diversions, yes, we'll need that huge influx of money to start actual construction on the diversions, but that's not planned for another couple of years. We have picked up our pace around completing the full science and starting the groundwork for the full engineering on the diversions. But that effort is been accelerated, but you won't see construction. You'll see engineering and you'll see design, but you won't see construction there for another couple of years until this chunk of money starts to come in.
Okay, and in terms of the efforts that the state will be making to get to that point, I am assuming that there's going to be environmental impact statement requirements, and
we're working through all of that right now. So all that's being worked, and it's got to go through the process. And we're working with the Corps trying to accelerate that, put emphasis on it. Corps, at least to this 10 seconds, have been receptive to that, and we're talking. In fact, I'm on the way to D.C. today to talk some more to the brass in Washington and the Corps brass around support of and accelerating our permitting process and our EIS around that.
Okay. Any other things that are going on in terms of the oil spill itself, in terms of the state's response, that are still outstanding?
We just, we're full steam ahead around what we need to do to restore the coast, and we're using as much of the money that is available to us through the spill. We've got some money that came in before the consent decree. We've still got restore money. We've got NIFWIF money. And so, we are taking advantage of and using every possibility we have to accelerate this project and to continue to bring it forward based on the cash and the flow stream we have today.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it.